Bingo, bango, bongo. Welcome back to another episode of Sports for Dummies. My name is Josh, joined by fellow co-host John Merchant. How are you doing?
Hello, everybody. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. Yeah, doing good. I answered it for the viewers.
I actually asked
how the viewers are going.
We're going.
It's good.
It's hump day, so we're getting through this. So
It is.
we've got coffees.
We've got the coffee.
Instead
It's
of whiskey.
not sponsored by Jim Beam anymore. We're
What happened to us?
becoming very mature.
I miss my grog.
All right, we're going to go back. We're going to do a bit of a new thing. So how we're going to structure this episode, we're going to go through all the NBA games that were played today. There were 5. We're going to talk a little bit about a posterizer, which was, in my opinion, one of the greatest, well, not greatest, but a very good dunk that I saw today. And then we're going to briefly touch on our LeBron and Jordan and maybe some dates that we're going to throw around for that one. And it'll be a heated debate and the sort of format that we're going to be doing for that and who's actually going to be debating it. So, guys, we're going to jump straight in. There were 5 NBA games. They were all in-season tournaments, weren't they, Johnny?
In-season tournaments, yeah.
Yeah.
So I will say one thing about the in-season tournament. We criticised it on a video, that.
We did. It was like a tournament inside, like you're playing for finals, and then it's a.
Is it taken away from the regular season? They shouldn't have extra motive. Well, the players get an extra $500,000 if they win, which is that's pretty good.
Each year.
Each,
which is great. I mean, you think about LeBron and Steph Curry. I think they're on track to clear over 100 mil on and off the court this year. So it's not really much for them. It doesn't really matter to them. But for the bench players who are earning about $1 million a year, it's definitely a big thing.
Well, what it's done, regardless whether they're playing for
money,
the win, well, they're clearly playing for the money because who cares about, a little trophy during the year. It's working.
It is.
There were some very good games today, and that's all. And that's what the NBA were trying to get done was to create. And it was like with the play-ins in the leading off into the playoffs. Yeah. I was skeptical about that too, but they're actually getting the players to take it seriously. You would have thought, hundreds of $1 million would already work, but if an extra 500, that's the one that gets them going. We're seeing good basketball.
This is true. This is very true. That is another topic we're going to talk on at the very end is the in-season tournament standings, just where we're at with that. So first game was your boy LeBron versus the Utah Jazz. And that was an absolute shellacking.
Start to finish. Congratulations to LeBron. 39,000 points.
That's huge.
And, you almost think he almost ended up with a triple-double. He only played
24 minutes.
I think he just played over half the game. Anthony Davis was awesome.
Yeah.
D'Angelo Russell was fantastic. It was a nothing. It was they just had them.
It was a walk in the park.
Straight down. And it's funny. It's like they put a pressure on LeBron because there's more obviously meaning to this, in-season tournament.
Yeah.
They haven't lost.
Yeah, they're 4-0 in the standings.
They're 4-0.
Yeah, so they're doing really well.
Like they're the clear best team in that,
Well, they've advanced to the quarterfinals.
Clearly. So it's amazing though in the regular season, apart from that, they're sitting 7th.
Yeah.
In this in-season tournament, they're by far the best side.
They're dominating, which is interesting. And another shout out, KD, he's moved up after today to the 11th in the all-time list of scoring.
That's a good achievement.
That's a very good achievement. We're going to jump to the next game, which was the Suns and the Trailblazers. Now, that was, the Suns were anticipated to come out. And, KD and Booker, combined for 59 points.
Good to see them playing well again.
I'll touch on the score. I don't even think
120 to 107.
Yep. And the Lakers before that, 131 to 99. As I said, absolute shellacking. Did you have anything else to touch on with that?
It's just good to see them actually on the court together.
Yeah.
It's really been KD holding the fort up, and it's sort of since he's gone from the Nets to the Phoenix Suns, they're having all these players, like these star players, but none of them are playing, and it's really just KD, by himself. Yeah. Now, do you blame him for the sort of, places that he's going or whatnot? But it's good to see him and Booker because from an entertainment spectacle,
Oh, it's great.
That's the best duo. That's the best duo in basketball.
Yeah.
How far they'll go, I don't think they'll get out of the West, but it's exciting.
It is. Now we had the next one, the Hawks versus the Pacers. That was a very, very high-scoring game. You had Hawks 152 to the Pacers 157. It seemed like you had two players who were just throwing daggers, just hitting a lot of points. There was one for the Hawks his name's Harley Burton. Is that how you pronounce it? Mm-hmm. Sorry, that's for the Pacers. And then for the Hawks, you had Trae Young with 38. So that was just a high-scoring game, and it doesn't surprise me who won that. Then we had the Magic and the Raptors. Well, Magic continue. Doing really, really well. 126 to 107.
Bit of Magic in the East.
Very much so. They're doing really, really well. And then we're going to finish on the last game, which was the 76ers and the Cavs. Now, that
was fantastic. That was really good. You had going into it. So even when they're at full strength, you would think the 76ers are better.
Yeah. 100%.
But not only that, Levert, Jerome, Mitchell, all out.
For the Cavs.
Yep. And a couple of others. Garland really stood it up for them.
He threw up some absolute cracking alley-oops.
Alley-oops. He had a mad three in the last quarter. What? That last 5 minutes in the last quarter before overtime was one of the most fun, was one of the best contested plays from two teams I'd seen. Mobley on defense for Cleveland, 18 and 12.
Yeah.
Tyrese Maxey just dominated again with 30 points. Tobias Harris was hitting threes important times that last quarter and in overtime.
Yeah.
Embiid, was solid.
Very solid.
32 points. But it just went to the wire, and I saw the best bit of play that. This is old. You can say the players are more athletic now than they were 20, 30, 40 years ago, whatever you want to say. But they're definitely not smarter because...
You reckon they're more athletic than Michael Jordan?
In
his condition?
Michael Jordan is one
of...
I'm talking of everything.
I'm joking.
Don't not on hump day. Not on hump day. Their IQ is not even close.
Yeah.
And the reason being, the amount of times that you would see the 76ers have an easy to get it within, 1 point or draw it with an easy two. Kept looking for the threes and missing. Porter for Cleveland. I hope I was getting him right.
Let me have a look.
Embiid was on, this isn't overtime.
Porter Jr.
Embiid was on 5 fouls. Instead of looking for the three, he actually drove to the rim at Embiid because Embiid gives a foul, he's out of the game. Basketball IQ is one of the smartest plays I've ever seen.
That's great.
That was the difference.
That was the changing moment. And for those who are watching, 76ers 119 to the Cavs 122. So they got up by 3 points in the end. Pretty good games.
It was very good.
Yeah.
As I said, the cash prize is obviously, the players don't play for love, but whatever gets them.
You can see, they're playing a lot of. I'm noticing a lot of depth in the teams. A lot of bench players are stepping up and wanting to play and shooting a lot more and actually getting their hands dirty, which is good to see. So, we're going to jump into the standings of the in-season NBA tournament. Now you've got West Group A, and you got number 1 is the Lakers 4-0. I'm not really going to touch on. Obviously, for anyone who watched the previous video, there's obviously 30 teams in the NBA. They're split up into 6 groups of 5, and 8 teams will go through to the quarterfinals. So realistically, you need to be winning. Either you've played 3 and you've won all 3, or all 4. That seems to be the general gist at the moment. Yeah. So the Lakers and the Pacers have gone through.
Yeah.
So you've got.
And it's close.
Yeah, and then you've got West Group B. So Lakers will advance in Group A. West Group B, you got Pelicans, Nuggets, Rockets, Mavericks, Clippers last. Oh, that's funny. Did Kawhi play those ones?
That's Fat Harden doing.
I didn't want to talk about that. Then you have West Group C, Kings, Timberwolves, Warriors, Thunder, Spurs. Anyone who watched yesterday on the Spurs, that was quite funny.
Jeez.
East Group A, Pacers dominating, Cavs, 76ers, Hawks, Pistons. East Group B, Bucks, Heat, Knicks, Hornets, Wizards. Then you have East Group C, Celtics, Nets, Magic. Magic are only third on that. Bulls and Raptors. So you got the teams who are, should be at the top.
It's still wide open, and yeah, it's an interesting one because you're looking at the normal season, and then you got to forget. Oh, okay, this round of games is.
Well, it's kind of cool.
To the regular season, but it's still to this. It's working.
Well, they're going to take. I don't know if they play all the quarterfinals in Las Vegas, but I think in December that's where they're going to take them, and they play
December 7th.
I don't actually know the exact date, but it's going to be. I mean, it was cool. It's always cool when you see. It looks like a video game when you see the courts. It looks very unique. It looks like you're playing. I mean, they used to have it on the 2K where you have those retro sort of courts, and it's pretty cool. So, look, that was pretty much it. The only other thing we're going to be doing, actually, and Johnny, you're going to touch on this, is the LeBron and Jordan debate. So I want you to give us a rundown on who's going to be debating. I'm going to be hosting, so it's not actually going to be me. It's going to be you and...
So we mentioned...
We're doing the reveal of the other...
So Josh sort of yesterday threw it... Well, we were talking about it and then wanted me to debate here and there yesterday, and that's a video that I think needs a bit of time put into it. It's the most talked about topic in sport and basketball by far. Like, you go into any NBA chat room.
Yeah.
You start talking about David Robertson from the 90s, and it somehow turns out into a LeBron versus Michael Jordan debate. And we just, it's definitely worth having. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So it'll be me, Josh is the host, and then Harley, who's done a couple of videos for us on the Let's Talk Thunder OKC talk. He's a legitimate LeBron lover. So I could only go against someone.
Yeah, so it's going to be funny. So Johnny's Jordan, Harley is LeBron. So you've got two very, very, very knowledgeable and, I mean, when I say passionate supporters, they're going to take, I think they wanted to take, Johnny wanted a month. Actually, no, sorry, Harley wanted a full month to collect and prepare the data for this debate. I'm going to be sitting in the middle here trying to keep fists off, I reckon. Like, there's going to be...
That just makes it easy for where he needs a month to prepare.
But...
So we're going to be doing it. So we're just waiting on a date. It'll be in the next month or so, but really excited to...
That'll be a good one.
To get this done, it'll be a good one for everyone to watch, and it'll be cool having Harley in here and going back and forth, and we'll go from there.
Awesome, guys. Well, thank you for watching. Any comments, any feedback? It is coming up to the Christmas season, so we want to see if there's anything. I mean, NBA is pretty big over the Christmas period and with the in-season tournament and stuff like that. If there's anything that you saw or want us to talk about, please drop it in the comments. As always, like, subscribe,
ring the notifications on.
Ring the bell, ding, ding. And yeah, I'm excited. Get ready for this debate. It's going to be really good. John and Harley, we're all going to be in the same room for once, so it's actually going to be good. Everyone can see. And it'll be a fun format. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you're having a great day.
See you guys.
That's good. How'd you feel?
I got through it.